talk a little bit about your short film with Empire Strikes Back? Is it called Black Knight or something? It's a wonderful short film.
Thank you, Black Angel.
Black Angel, yeah.
Yeah, I decided to stop once I'd done Star Wars and Alien, and I thought, you know what, and I'd seen other people fail, and I thought, I've got to stop and do it. So I wrote what I love, which was a King Arthur story, and I was trying to be Kurosawa. And George hated the short film, because in those days there's no commercials, no ads, no trailers. They had a program which was a 25 to 30 minute short film and the main film. And Fox put some story about policemen going on holiday with Star Wars, and George got really upset and said, "You're antagonizing my audience, it doesn't fit." And there was a grant from the British government for first-time filmmakers of £25,000 if a producer would guarantee it would go out with the main film. I didn't know any of this. I'd written it. I was at film school trying to get it made, and broke completely. And by chance, I went to watch the sound mix of Alien because it was the world's best in England where it was being done. And the head of Fox was there, asked me what I was doing. I said I'd written it. He said, "Do you mind if I send it to George?" So he read it, and I said, "No, I don't mind." I mean, there was nothing to do with me. It wasn't a link. And George chose it to be made and said, in his usual way, "Just let Roger go and make it, let him have the money." And it really wasn't enough money to make it, but I did the same thing. They gave me bits of film left over on Empire, and I filmed it in Scotland because I'd never seen Scotland shot ever. It's such a mystical beauty, this especially in the Highlands and everything. So I did that the same that Kurosawa, who really was a huge influence on George. He always used Mount Fuji. I used Scotland to tell the story. And it went out with Empire, and I got so many letters from people, and then the negative got lost. George's went missing, mine went missing, there was none left, and then it got found in Universal Studios about 15 years ago. And I was offered by a company who restored Star Wars because they'd read about it. What happened was, when John Borman made Excalibur, he took my short film and showed the whole crew before he made it and said, "This is what I want." I was joking because I said, I had 9 people on my crew. You're going to have 100 people. You can't do what I did. But and then George liked it. I literally had to make a 25-minute film. I didn't have all the minutes. And the editor said, "There's a way of step printing where you slow the film down." And because I didn't have fight arrangers, my fight was really simple. He showed me, and it made the fight look really way better. George liked it so much that he step printed the Yoda fight in Empire. He went back and redid it based on that. So now, I think, 40 years later, I'm in the process of putting together the feature film, which will be Black Angel, but the original story that actually was set in the deserts before I went in the Scotland part of it. That's why I do all of this, because I'm having to keep alive while I'm trying to get an independent film put together, and these days it's very hard to get film finance for anything. So that's the story of Black Angel.